What's up, guys? Tyler here, gaming hard, and we are down at the Los Santos Golf Club, finishing up the Hobbies and Pastimes in that 100% checklist. And this is actually going to conclude my Hobbies and Pastimes guide. I have all 42 Hobbies and Pastimes up here on my channel. I'm gonna try to eventually figure out a way to get them like grouped together, but until I figure that out, you'll just kind of have to hunt and pick for them or whatever. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is pretty much done, and I've been meaning to get to this one for a while now. I uploaded the last off-road race a few days ago, and the reason that it's taken me so long to get this video up is because I fucking suck at the golf in this game. And you know, that's just how it goes. I'm pretty decent at the tennis, I'm pretty decent at the darts, but the golf, I just really have a hard time with it. And so it took me quite a few tries in order to finally get a good video put together. And for the sake of time, we're gonna go ahead and use the skip feature to skip to the next tee or skip to the next shot, what have you. Now, this is the second hole. This one was problematic for me from the very start, and it took me a while before I was actually able to get a decent score on this hole. The problem being is I would hit that bunker there almost every time. It was like the bunker was just like a magnet for my ball. But somehow, some way, I managed not to hit it this time, and if you can manage to avoid that bunker, you can clean the rest of the hole up pretty easily. So we got in the rough right outside the green, and we're gonna have to kind of use a wedge, kind of try to chip it in here. And I don't understand the perfect hit thing. I guess that means you have perfect technique, but I have gotten a perfect hit and landed right in a bunker before. So just because you got a perfect hit does not mean that the ball is actually going to go where it is, where it has been projected to go, you know? So I don't know what's up with that. Ooh. Hell yeah. On the green and one. And guys, as for advice on the golf, the putting is all pretty easy. If you see yellow, that means that particular part of the green is above your ball. So you're gonna kind of have to hit a little bit harder because you got to go uphill. If you see red, that means those parts of the green that are highlighted in red are below your ball. So you'll want to hit your ball a bit lighter there. Now, as for like, you know, the Tiger Woods style putting, GTA's putting really isn't that complicated. In fact, it's really simplified. So pretty much, if you just see white lines, you don't see any red or yellow, as far as I can tell, even though the green might look kind of windy and it might not look like a straight path to the hole, as long as you draw back and, you know, push forward from that yellow area, get it right there in that sweet spot, you will make the putt the majority of the time. I guess they just didn't decide. Like, you'll see here how far back I am. Well, actually, this isn't actually a good example because we actually do have red here. Ooh! Yeah, and you'll notice there, since we actually did have red lines there, signifying that we were putting downhill, I actually stopped just short of that yellow area in order to try to compensate for that.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Another shot straight up the fairway. Yeah, it's the second hole and the seventh hole are really the toughest from if I'm remembering correctly. But I managed to score pretty decently on every hole. On this run.
Get in there.
And even though I'm not like particularly interested in the golf and really don't fuck with it that much, I would like to see more than one golf course. You know? I mean, that, I don't know, and it's weird because, like, I don't know what that means whenever you start up the golf game. It almost looks like there's only one option there, and it just shows one course, and then you can check whether or not you want to make it hard or not. And I haven't played it on hard, but it's just weird because that course that's there, it almost looks like there should be other options, or but I don't know. It just kind of made me curious as to whether or not they might add some extra courses later in DLC.
Man, this ain't quite what I planned.
Yeah. Another thing that's really annoying on this golf is there's just too many unplayable lies that are really close to the fairway. In that regard, the golf in GTA is not nearly as forgiving as the golf in actually like a Tiger Woods game or something like that. Like in a Tiger Woods game, pretty much, as long as you don't land in the water, most of the time, you can go ahead and play it from where it lies, you know, regardless of how rough the area is or whatever. I don't remember if they let you play off sidewalks. I don't know. It would seem like no, because you can't put a T in a sidewalk, but I don't know, it's been so long since I played Tiger Woods. I played that Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2013, and I didn't really like it. It seemed like it felt like they had just changed way too much. Since the old days. I mean, I remember playing some Tiger Woods games back on the PS2 and absolutely loving it. And used to
That's what
have
I'm
my
talking
friends
about.
over, and we'd sit around and play it, and we had a great time. But this new Tiger Woods, I just can't get into it. So as you'll see here, we have the yellow holes once again, or the yellow lines, I should say.
Damn.
And I tried to compensate for it by going over the yellow just a touch, but it didn't work out. We wound up with double bogey. But luckily, those birdies and stuff that we've made on the other holes are going to make up for us having gotten that double bogey there.
There we go.
And I believe that was the 7th hole, which is consistently a pain in the ass for me. 2 and 7. At least 2 is toward the beginning, so if you fuck up real bad on the 2nd hole and get like a triple bogey, you can just quit and start over. Which I did many times. So there's a perfect hit. Perfectly right into the bunker.
Shit.
And I gotta say, you know, this made me nervous. And guys, once again, like as far as advice for this stuff, probably the best advice I could give you is to make sure to preview your shot by holding down R2 and just seeing what you are actually working with, because they don't always actually give you like the correct club or the correct shot. There's even been like a couple of instances where I have gone to preview my shot, and the default shot that it had given me was straight out of bounds. If I just swung it, I would have been out of bounds, and most likely just had to redo the shot or whatever. They might have moved it. Pretty sure if you actually land out of bounds, you actually have to redo the shot. It's when you land in an unplayable lie that they move the ball for you.
There you go.
Oh yeah, birdie. I don't know, guys. I'm just talking to fill time. And there you see it. Good game.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, just gonna go ahead and show you guys. We're gonna pull up the stat screen, pull up the 100% checklist, and show you that we have now, in fact, completed all the hobbies and pastimes, and we do have videos up for all of them here on the channel, guys. So if you guys are liking this stuff, please like, comment, subscribe. As always, keep on gaming hard.